Hello, you guys. It's the Pretty Coach Oracles here, and I'm coming to do a rising energetic reading today. It's going to be more on the spiritual side. We're going to have only oracle cards today. I believe, at least. That's my plan. I'm going to go ahead and start with the overall energy of all the decks. The first card that came out this rising is Decide. And it says, it's time to make a decision. Being on the fence drains your energy. No matter what you choose, it will be the exact right thing for your spiritual path. So channel your energy, be decisive, learn, grow, decide. So there's obviously a choice that some of us need to make. I feel like Spirit is urging us to make the decision. They're saying whatever you choose is not going to be wrong. Basically, if you choose to repeat habits and cycles, that means you needed to go through that again. If you choose to move on and progress from, a cycle, that was what you needed to do too. You were ready to move on. It is what it is. That's from the Crazy, Sexy, Cool Love Notes deck. Now from the Work Your Light Oracle, we have the Crumbling, which is the equivalent to me of like the Tower. Okay, in tarot, and it says, what are you clinging on to? So this is already beautiful. It's basically asking us to figure out basically what's holding us back from making a decision, period. Hold on. From the Moonology deck, it says, expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Now these aren't necessarily like going in alignment right now with the moon. It just, these are the messages that we need to get. Um, whatever decision that we make is going to bring changes for us. Okay, big ass changes. Last but not least, from the Crystal Oracle deck, I have the card of Gold. So this could have something to do with our finances, okay, and our value, knowing our value. Let's get into the cards themselves. So from the Crazy, Sexy, Cool Love Notes deck, we got this card that came out as a message for us, and it says, reconsider your commitment. Now, this is for the collective. This is general, so this could apply to anything. It says, have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. Yeah. So for some of us, that goes along with that Decide card. It's basically telling us, like, I feel like some of us have accepted things um, that maybe have not been in alignment with what it is that we desire, maybe hasn't been in alignment with what it is that we want to manifest. And so Spirit is calling us to rethink everything. Recalibration. That's the vibe that we're getting here. It's time to recalibrate. And the way that you recalibrate is to start looking at the things that you've accepted that are not in alignment with what you want, and then let those things go. Release those things. From the Work Your Light Oracle deck, we had two cards that fell out together, so I'm taking them as one, and that is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. And Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I feel like there are some things that, like, I could personally say for myself, there's something that I've been kind of trying to figure out. Like, okay, how can I make this work for myself? How can I do, what do I need to do to manifest certain types of income coming in because of my line of work and my business that I want to do? However, I feel as though what Spirit is suggesting at this time is that, hey, you already are prepared for this line of work. Number one, it's a lifetime thing and not just a season. So that means it's not about to come and go. This is going to be something that's slow and steady. And so there's no need to um, I was hearing there's no need to like have to work so hard for whatever this may pertain to for myself and for some of us, okay? They say get off the treadmill. Like this work that we have to do, this mission that we have to do, it's not like a regular job. It's not like a 9 to 5. Um, you were born to do the work that you're going to be getting into, okay? So that's beautiful energy. Oh, sorry, wrong card. For the Moonology deck, the card that came out, it says adjustments are required, third quarter moon. And so that kind of goes along with that energy of recalibration and reconsidering your commitments. It's like once you reconsider your commitments and make your decision, then changes are going to have to be made to accommodate this new lifestyle or, yeah, this newness that's coming in, okay? Oh no. Okay, so I did ask Spirit what divine feminine energy we can stand to use today from the Divine Feminine Oracle deck, and we got 2 cards with this as well. The first card that we got is Saint Bridget, and her affirmation says, I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. That just makes me feel like, first of all, we have everything that we need within us to give from a beautiful place, to give from a pure place, and to obviously manifest what we want. Okay? The next card says Edwina, and it says the High Priestess, and it says, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. So it's funny because both of these cards are talking about love and light, right? I feel like this is a message for those who operate in that energy. Not saying that darkness is not included. To me, where there's light, there was once darkness, and vice versa. They work together. So that's that with that. Let me see if I'm picking up any more messages from this. I also feel like when it comes to the love and the light, we always have enough. We always have more to give, even when you think that you don't. And it emanates from within us. Being one with our soul, I also feel like there's going to be, I feel like whatever break we need, it's because it's us getting in alignment with our purpose and with the call on our life. And so maybe going to a job or focusing on how you're going to make ends meet, that's not where our mind needs to be at this time. It needs to be on our soul and our mission, our purpose, what we're here for. So some of us could be either going into hermit mode for the purpose of enlightenment and recalibration, and others of us could be coming out of it. Last but not least, from the Crystal Oracle deck, we have the Snowflake Obsidian, and I forgot to look up what the Snowflake Obsidian is known for, so give me one moment, because that's what's going to help with the message. Hold on. Okay, guys, I am back, and here are some of the meanings and the healing properties of the Snowflake Obsidian. The chakras that it's connected to is the base chakra. The zodiac sign is that of Virgo. The vibration number is 8. It says, healing with the Snowflake Obsidian, it can assist with balance during changes, purification. I'm going to tell you already. We already had the card that said adjustments are required, which made me feel like change is afoot. And that was from the Moonology deck. The overall energy from the Moonology deck was to expect powerful change, right? So there's a recurring theme so far. Purification, to me, that's that part about that hermit energy, the part about going within our souls and figuring out our purpose, being off to ourselves and stuff like that, taking a break. All of that for me is hermit energy, and it's also about purification. Okay, it says transformation, fulfillment, metamorphosis, manifestation, which I definitely said something about earlier, practicality, and psychic ability. All right, so it says, in addition to the generic healing properties of obsidian or snowflake or obsidian, it says snowflake obsidian is calming and soothing. It teaches you to value mistakes as well as successes. Now that's making me think about the card that says, which one was it? To reconsider your commitments, where it was saying no matter what choice you make, it's going to be the exact right one, right? And where I mentioned, even if you have to repeat a lesson or something like that, and some people can see that as a failure, or even if you move on from a connection or from a lesson and people look at that as a success, the point is, whichever you decide, it's going to be right for your spirit, because obviously your soul knows that you need it again, or that it's time for you to move on to experience something different. So for this to say that it helps, it teaches you to value mistakes as well as successes, I think that's pretty in alignment, right? Remember the gold card from the Crystal Oracle deck I said was going to be teaching. I felt like it was going to be about our financial abundance, but it was also going to be very much about us valuing ourselves. So beautiful. Here we go. It also says a stone of purity. Snowflake obsidian provides balance for body, mind, and spirit. It helps you to recognize and release wrong thinking and stressful mental patterns. It promotes dispassion and inner centering. Snowflake obsidian empowers isolation and loneliness, aiding surrender and meditation. Snowflake obsidian aids in disorders of the veins and the skeletal structure. It improves circulation and alleviates muscle aches and spasms. It also treats joint pain like arthritis and the hardening of arteries. Look at that. Okay, so these could all be health ailments that for some of us who come across this reading and it resonates with you, that you could be experiencing. And if it's not the physical health ailments, it could be more so the spiritual things that we are working through at this time. So that has been the reading. That's been the Rising Energetic reading. I hope and pray that it resonates with those that it's meant to. Okay, so this is the Pretty Coach Oracles, and I am signing off. Bye, you guys.